Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and the North Node. Welcome, Cancer. This will be your current energy reading. I thank you so much for your time, and I thank you for joining me. If you're keen or interested in becoming a member of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love, as well as ancestral lineage readings. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career, and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions / life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead. Okay, Cancer. Let us tap in and talk to the divine. Let us tap into your current energy reading. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and the North Node. Okay. So I'm channeling a group of people. Like, this could be a family. I'm definitely channeling that, like a family dynamic or a family situation. I'm also channeling a family room. Like, I'm seeing these people sitting in a room talking about you. Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles reversed, talking about the fact that they couldn't successfully steal your destiny, or they couldn't successfully destiny swap, or they couldn't successfully prevent you from getting to your fated destiny. Okay, so these are thieves sitting around discussing their failure to come after you and attack you or steal. Okay. So we have the Seven of Pentacles here, and then we have the Six of Wands. So now the destiny swap backfiring is affecting these people. Now they're fighting amongst each other. This one is pointing fingers at that one. That one is saying that one did that, went here, spoke that. You know, everyone is looking at each other and saying it's you, it's you, it's you. But the truth is, it's all of them individually, because they had their individual thoughts and emotions when they were doing this. And all of that is returning into their life because the backfire is now active. You are in your North Node, you are in destiny, like you're already living in your fate. And that's what's making all of this happen to these people's lives, because of what they try to stop, what they try to stand in the way of, or what they try to do. Like, they're in trouble here. Spiritually, there's a lot of trouble that these people are in. Like, they're trying to heal by, like, sitting and discussing and having a meeting and hoping that it's going to activate healing amongst each other, make themselves feel better, you know, brush off the guilty conscience and just sweep everything under the rug and pretend like they didn't do what they did to you, hoping that, oh, because you're already in your destiny and fate, then they will be forgiven because they didn't win anyway and everything will be okay. No, that's not what's going to happen. The ancestors are upset, attacking these people left, right, and center because they were attacking you. The ancestors in the lineage are upset because they're looking at these people like fools, trying to stand in the way of something that was meant to contribute to the whole bloodline, because they're selfish and idiots who think that life revolves around what they want, not looking at the bigger picture, that you are the one appointed in the ancestry lineage to cleanse whatever curse was on your family. You're gonna have a secure family life and a secure emotional life and a secure mental life and a secure spiritual life, whilst they're living in constant spiritual attacks because your ancestors want to teach them a lesson about what they did. There's something about what they did that made your ancestors really turn in their grave. They want to protect you by putting these people in their place, giving you justice and vindication, making sure that you also find yourself okay in this situation. Page of Pentacles reversed here. I'm seeing that these people are struggling amongst each other to even connect. Like, every time they meet up and have a family meeting, it just ends in brawls, chaos, harsh, dark, painful words being exchanged, fights, right? The brawls, just a lot of strife and destruction. Like they need to stop doing this because they're upsetting the ancestors. That's why it's always ending that way. They might not see it like that, or they might be too caught up in the fear of what is going to happen to them. But they need to understand that nothing's going to get better if they keep doing the same thing. They should stay in their place and acknowledge that they need to pay for what they've done. Because chains reverse. You've broken the generational curse. The chains have already unlocked over your life. You're free. They're not, beloved. You might start getting calls from family members out of nowhere asking you for help because they're in devastating situations, tormented by your ancestors as they ensure that nothing goes well in their life. Because who was supposed to cleanse the bloodline? What was the bloodline cleansed for? It was for freedom for all, and now they never wanted that. So they're gonna live in the curse while you are free because you did it. So congratulations to you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and the North Node. Let us tap in further to the energy. Yeah, Two of Wands reversed. They want to connect with you, hoping that if they connect with you, the ancestors will forgive them or things will be okay. That's not what's gonna happen, beloved. That is not what is gonna happen at all. Instead, what's going to happen is they're going to start to see themselves wither away in the darkness they sent you away, trying to take what's yours or stand in the way of what's yours. They're going to be haunted by flashbacks, memories, feelings, and thoughts of what they were doing to you until they realize that they should have never done it. Not like running away from it and trying to escape it and pretend like it never happened. No, they're going to be haunted into confession, haunted into accountability, haunted into responsibility of their own actions, words, thoughts, and emotions towards you and the situation. Everyone involved is PAYiNG. Let's see. Yeah, so they're all trying to figure out a way to cleanse this off of themselves. You know, they need some form of they go into some form of babalawa or some form of like practitioner here to cleanse what they've done, but they keep getting told. It's like the first time they went to someone, that person tried and failed at trying to help these people cleanse. It's like this person already saw that this bloodline, you know, these people in this bloodline specifically will never be free from the curse because they bound themselves to it by trying to prevent the curse from being broken, by trying to stand in the way of the person that was meant to break it. If you know spiritual law, you would know, but these people clearly don't know anything at all. Dumb as hell. Two of Swords, now they're wondering what they're gonna do, because after that, after the first time they tried getting help and it went wrong, they went to get help again and it went wrong again. And they kept trying to get help and it kept going wrong. Like, they terrified of the consequences, afraid of what's gonna come, afraid of how it's gonna come. But it's coming nonetheless, whether they're afraid or not, because they shouldn't have done that. They tried to take from you, take from the bloodline, take from the ancestors, take from the position you were put in by the divine. And that's where the problem is. Ten of Cups reversed. They will never get to live in your wish fulfillment. You earned this. The hard work, the tears, the pain, the struggles, the mishaps, turbulences, and obstacles, all the troubles that you endured. That was you. Who are they to come into your reality and claim it as if they know anything about it, when all they've been doing it all your life is working against you? These monsters here, filthy, dirty monsters, having no clue what it takes to actually break a curse, because they are one. They are a curse. Yeah, a lot of twos, two. So, you know, it's balancing itself out. This situation is balancing itself out. Justice is here. Karma is here. Okay, everything has to be the way it has to be. So the restoration process is in progress, and as it should be. So, Two of Pentacles reversed, you might be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities in your reality that might not be making sense at this time, but you're being called to understand that not everything will make sense right now. Just allow yourself to flow with whatever it is you're experiencing by understanding that it's not even in your control anyway. You are in destiny, you are in fate, you are in North Node. And that is all that you should be grateful for and live in that, be present in that. No things of no one of the past is actually, nothing exists of the past. It's all in thought or in memory or in emotion. And you need to allow yourself to cleanse that every day by understanding that the past and everyone in it and everything that happened, it doesn't exist. All that remains is the present, and what has to happen in the present is consequences for these people and justice for you. King of Wands, they should have reconsidered all of this. It should have been sat down and discussed that, no, why are we doing this? This person is going to break this curse. They might have found out that your future was bright before you were even born, or before they understood what was, going on with regards to your life and world. Like, they already were inquiring to a Babalawa or some form of practitioner about your reality and what's to come, and they saw bright things and they wanted to ensure that you don't get there, not knowing that those bright things were gonna help them as well. So now they ruined that for themselves, and they shouldn't make it your problem. Okay, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and the North Node. This was your current energy reading. Okay, Cancer, thank you so much for joining me. This was a seer's world, I thank you so much for your time, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and the North Node. To those keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love, as well as ancestral lineage readings. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career, and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions / life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead. You can also join my Patreon. Okay, well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much, Cancer. Goodbye.